2024 Armed Forces Basketball Championships, Game 3 of the day, and we're back to the women's side of the bracket. The Air Force women taking on Navy here. Game number 3 of the day. Army and Marines, men and women, are concluded. Army 2-0 on today. Both the men and women from Army getting the win. So now we'll see Air Force and Navy. This is a Air Force team that comes in as the defending champions. They won gold, beat Army last year. Navy third place finish a year ago. So we'll see how this one shakes out. Let's turn it over to the public address team for the starting lineups.
For the Air Force women's team, at point guard, we have Sierra Winters. At shooting guard, we have Kaylin Amel. At small forward, we have Tiara Phillips. At power forward, we have Doria McMillan. And at starting center, we have Shakira Wade. That is your starting five for the Air Force women's team. And now for the starting five of the All-Navy Team Women's Division. At shooting guard, we have number 2, Kira Wood. At power forward, we have number 11, Angel Keys. At point guard, we have number 21, Angela Myers. At other guard, we have number 4, Ariana Henderson. And at forward, we have number 10, Kaylee Springer. That is your starting five for the Navy's Women's Division. And for the officials, we have Phoebe Smith, Chris Marquis, and Tori Durant.
All right, starting lineups have been introduced on the floor. For the visiting squad, Navy, Kira Wood gets the call along with Ariana Henderson. Angel Keith and Angela Myers are also in the starting lineup, rounded out by Kaylee Springer, head coach. Sharita Brumfield, the former WNBA first-round pick back in the 2003 draft. So pretty cool stuff. For Air Force, coached by first-year head coach James Lewis. In the front court, Sierra Winters and Kaylin Emmel get the call, as well as Shakira Wade. And then Tiara Phillips and Daisha McMillan will be in the front court. So we're about ready to get underway with this third game of the day. Wade will be jumping in the center circle with Kaylee Springer of Navy. And the tip is up, and we are underway with Game 3 of this 2024 Armed Forces Basketball Championships. Air Force, the defending champions. Navy trying to rebound after a third-place finish a year ago as Wade puts up a shot that won't go, rebounded by Air Force. And now a traveling call on Sierra Winters, the former Air Force Academy Falcon. In fact, 3 players in this starting lineup for Air Force played at United States Air Force Academy in Colorado Springs, Colorado. So a lot of collegiate experience on this roster. Navy wearing the road blues. Some sharp unis. Shot up by Angela Myers, won't go, and a whistle. And that ball is going to stay on the Navy end of the floor. Don't forget the men's game between Navy and Air Force will follow this one. That's a thrown away basketball, but Navy's able to keep it up. Sierra Winters, though, all over Myers. Kira Wood now launches a 3. The shot clock was expiring, and it is indeed a shot clock violation. So a turnover for Navy here. Just under a minute gone by. Sierra Winters up ahead in transition. Kaylin Emmel. Wade now picks it up. shot on the baseline won't go for Immel. And here comes Navy, and losing the handle on the basketball was Ariana Henderson. She's a lieutenant junior grade at Naval Air Station, North Island, California, but she's a Georgia native. So a rough start here to this one. On the baseline, that's going to be Shakira Wade up underneath, and the putback is going to go down for Immel. And so Immel with the first basket of the game for Air Force. And Air Force on the turnover going to get the ball back. So a nice start here. For the blue and white. Baseline, Wade kicks up top. Sierra Winters thought about a three. Instead will drive into the post. Wade stop and pop from about 4 feet, but can't get it to go down. A lot of second chance opportunities here for Air Force. Winters, no. The rebound by Daisha McMillan and a foul. That's foul's going to be called on Angel Keith. She's a petty officer, third class out of Joint Reserve Base, New Orleans. And a quick timeout on the floor called by Sarita Brumfield, and Navy will take it as well. 2-0 Air Force.
This time, tell them that I'm running. This time, I'ma let them know I'm running. Can't find love there on Marley. Yeah, I'm Marley. Yeah, I'm Marley. I can't take no breaks. Every game I'm never going MIA. Put numbers on the board when I play. Lift the trophy in the air, I can't wait. This time I'm Marley. Yeah, I'm Marley. This time I'm Marley.
7:53 to play here in quarter number one between Air Force and Navy. 2-0 in favor of Air Force. Kaylin Immel with the only bucket of the game for Air Force. That one in and out by Tiara Phillips, and a rebound controlled by Navy. Angela Myers now with the basketball in the front court. Bounce pass stolen away by Phillips. Up ahead in transition, Shakira Wade lays it up and in. Wade with 2 points. And Air Force with a 4-0 lead here to start the game. Kira Wood from 3. And a whistle and a loose ball foul. And that foul was called on Shakira Wade. That's going to be her first, team's first. And a turnover for Navy. So just, again, in every game so far today, it's been a little bit of a choppy, sloppy start. Both teams nervous, obviously. Trying to get into a rhythm. Catherine Hess into the game for Air Force for the first time. And Sierra Winters is going to go drive the lane and get fouled for troubles, and she's going to go to the free throw line for the first time here in the game. Catherine Foote checks in here for Shakira Wade. Shakira goes by Shaq, so we'll call her Shaq too. As Sierra Winters at the free throw line. And makes the first one. And makes the second one, so she's got 2 quick points here. So a quick stoppage here as the scoring table tries to get untracked. We'll get it together. It's 6-0 in favor of Air Force here in the early going. In fact, in the last game, Army jumped out all over the Marine Corps in the men's game, a 13-2 run to start the game there. And Air Force so far on the high side against Navy. Henderson kicks it out. Long 3-ball put up by Ebony Nelms Shivers. And a rebound taken by Air Force. Tara Phillips put up a long 3. That won't go. Sierra Winters almost stole that basketball away. This time it is stolen away. It's Catherine Foote. And Foote lays it up and in. Foote, a major out of Schriever Space Force Base, Colorado. He's played in this tournament before. 8-0 Air Force. That ball almost stolen away, and Air Force just blitzing Navy right now in terms of defensive intensity and pressure. Patricia Martinez-Sands comes in to the lineup. She's an interesting story. We'll tell you about it as the night wears on. Sierra Winters will check out for Air Force. Angel Keith's back into the lineup for Navy, replacing Angela Myers. Danae Wilson is into the lineup for the first time for Navy as well. So wholesale substitutions. Long shot put up by Ariel Thomas, and Thomas buries the 3. The Cincinnati, Ohio native, first bucket of the game. And again, the defensive pressure from Air Force causes a turnover. 8-0 run to start the game for Air Force. Right now they lead at 8-3. Catherine Hess down low. That pass was picked off by Navy. Phillips guarding Wood here. In the lane, that was Ariel Thomas. That shot too short. Here comes Air Force. Nice passing. Foote underneath, lays it up too strong. Ball goes out of bounds. And they'll say last touched. And by Navy, some more substitutions. Shaq Wade's going to come in. Dallas Dobard, a staff sergeant from Seymour Johnson Air Force Base in South Carolina, also checks into the lineup for the first time for Air Force. Martinez-Sands, 3-pointer on the baseline, too strong. And it'll be Thomas bringing it into the front court for the Sailors. Four minutes to play here in quarter number 1. Shot from Wood just a little bit short. Maybe still trying to find itself offensively. Shaq Wade into the paint, kicks it out. Hess, 3, got it. Catherine Hess, her first bucket of the game. Air Force with an 8-point lead. It's 11-3. Thomas went all the way to the rack, and they're going to call a foul on Patricia Martinez-Sands. Actually, check that. They are going to whistle that on Dallas Dobard.
I got 2-2 on the foul, sir.
Whitney Williams, a 5'5" guard, senior airman out of Anderson Air Force Base, Guam, is checked into the lineup for the first time. And Ariana Henderson checks back into the lineup for Navy. So both coaches just every dead ball substitutions. Hard to get into a rhythm. but trying to get everybody into the game. There's a missed free throw for Navy.
Yes, sir.
By Thomas. Second free throw on the way. And that one's going to be a miss. Fight for the loose ball, and Patricia Martinez-Sands able to track it down. I tried to make a play on the ball, but I missed it. Catherine Hess to inbound for Air Force here as the officials have a quick conversation. Not quite sure what the discussion is. And they're actually going to change the call, which I hate to say I kind of agree with. I thought Sands touched it last, and I think the officials had the conversation and I think ultimately made the right call. So it'll be Navy basketball here. And an offensive foul away from the basketball. It looks like they called it on Danae Wilson. We'll see what the official score says. And another whistle. And a lot of stoppage in play here. Ebony Nelm-Shiver is going to be whistled for the foul on that one. Martinez-Sands to inbound for Air Force. And a traveling violation called against Dobard. So the score 11-3. Almost 7 minutes in. The game has zero rhythm right now. A lot of whistles, a lot of turnovers. And there is another turnover as the ball is going to roll out of bounds. And now the officials are going to have another conversation. And they reverse another call. So good communication by our referee crew, all professionals. Hess launches a long two. Fight for the loose ball. Whitney Williams gets tied up with a sailor. That was Danae Wilson. Danae, Colorado Springs, Colorado native. And the possession arrow was in favor of Navy, so Kira Wood will bring it across midcourt. Ariel Thomas as the shot clock winds under 10 and a foul. Whitney Williams whistled for the foul. And that's the third team foul on Air Force. There's 4 team fouls right now on Navy. Henderson got tied up, able to get the basketball away. That defensive pressure by Air Force definitely the key to this game right now as missed shot, rebound taken down by Catherine Foote. And a long shot put up by Dobard. That's not going to go down. And Navy quickly down the other end. That shot put up by Ariana Henderson won't go. Both teams struggling to find the bottom of the basket. Hess lets him set, runs a set piece. Patricia Sands on the baseline. Layup no good. Rebound underneath by Dobard. She can't get it to go. And that ball knocked into the crowd as Sierra Winters up off the Air Force bench. And she's going to replace Hess. Denasia Mondi, a staff sergeant out of Anderson Air Force Base in Guam, is into the line. She's one of 2 players from Guam for this Air Force roster. Kaylin Immel is also going to come into the game and replace Patricia Martinez-Sands. a foul away from the ball. And Foot and Ariel Thomas got tied up on the baseline. And Thomas didn't feel the foul was on her. And that is going to send Katie Foot to the free throw line, the Dallas, Texas native. And she misses the first free throw, but makes the second. Air Force 3 of 4 in the early going from the free throw line. A 9-point lead for the blue and white. And the ball rolls out of bounds. Another turnover for Navy. Talked to Sarita Brumfield, the head coach for Navy, before the game. She said, look, we got to play defense. We know. We got to play D to win this game tonight. And right now, offense struggling, making that defense even more important, as a foul on Katie Foot as Kaylee Springer pushed her in the back. Springer listed at 5'11", Foot at 6 foot, so that could be a battle all night long. And that is going to be a missed free throw for Foot. 1:11 to play here in the first quarter. As the second free throw going to go down. Foot now with 4 points in the game. And it's a 13-3 score, double-digit lead for Air Force. On the baseline, Henderson. Rebound taken down by Foot. Up ahead now in transition, and a traveling violation called against Whitney Williams. Navy into the front court. Taken down on the missed shot by Winters. And Whitney Williams was trucking down the floor, and Kayla Nimmel saw her, but the pass fired too far in front of her, and a turnover for Air Force. The clock approaches 30 seconds to play here in the opening quarter. Kira Wood, 3 on the way. It's off the back iron. Winters with the long rebound. And Sierra's going to slow it down here. Shot clock is off, so Air Force can hold for the final shot here of this first quarter. Clock's under 10. Winner's going to go all the way to the rack. Lays it up. Can't get it to go. Rebound underneath does go for Denasia Moody. And Air Force at the end of quarter number 1 leads by 12 points. It's 15-3. Don't go anywhere. Second quarter coming up. 12-point lead for Air Force as we start quarter number 2 here between Navy and Air Force. An 8-0 run to start the game for Air Force. Navy struggling to find the bottom of the bucket here in the early going. A lot of turnovers for both sides as well. And now a offensive player control foul. And that looked like Ariel Thomas. We'll see who they whistle that one on. That's going to be the first team foul on Navy here. So multiple players have scored for Air Force, just one for Navy has scored, and that is the 3-ball of Ariel Thomas. Foot into the paint, and a jump ball is called as she got tied up with Thomas. And Mondi a little bit slow to get up here. The training staff is going to run out and take a quick look. She's all right. She's got a smile. And Mondi definitely a little slow to get up. And she's going to come off the court here. Does have that brace on her right leg, and the training staff's going to take a quick look at her as Shaq Wade's going to come back into the lineup to replace her. Sarah Winters has 2 points. Immel has 2 points. 4 points for Foot, 3 points for Hess, 2 points for Mondi. That's the scoring for Air Force as Wade takes the shots missed. And that ball's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Navy. Sarita Brumfield, her 3rd year as the head coach for the All-Navy team. The former Michigan State Spartan. Had a wonderful 2 years in East Lansing. That shot just beat the shot clock. Foot tried to go baseline, but she was cut off nicely by Myers there. That shot is missed, but Foot there to clean it up. And Foot now with a team high 6 points here in this first half, and Air Force leads 17-3. Shot is up by Thomas. That won't go underneath, though. Henderson tried to go with the putback, couldn't get that one to go. And the offensive woes continue for Navy. Sierra Winters on the other end. And a traveling call. About the 3rd traveling call for Air Force here in this first half. Erica Tallman, the 5'11" petty officer, 2nd class from Naval Air Station, Oceana, Virginia, checks into the lineup for the first time for Navy, wearing number 15. So this game has felt very different from the previous first 2 games of today. That ball knocked out of bounds. Nice job defensively by Tierra Phillips. Senior airman out of Beaverton, Oregon. Myers, step back, 8-footer, gets it to go. Myers with her first bucket of the game. 12-point deficit for Navy. On to baseline. Missed shot for Air Force. Wade tried to get the rebound. Nice job of boxing out by Tallman, fresh into the game. Ariel Thomas thought about a 3. She'll step in. 17-footer won't go. And it's Wade down with the rebound. Pulled it down amongst 3 players. Foot over to Winters. Air Force playing very disciplined on these set pieces here, trying to run their offense. There, money shot for Immel, and the former Air Force Academy Falcon who averaged 13.7 points a game over 112 career games in Colorado Springs, gets her first three of the tournament. That shot up from Danae Wilson, short. Air Force ahead by 15 points here in the first half. Sierra Winters drives the paint, lays it up and in. Winters now with 4 points, and Air Force up by 17. That shot off the back iron, and there is just a lid over the basket for Navy as Shaq Wade in transition lays it up and in, and a fight for the rebound as Danae Wilson got tied up with Tierra Phillips. And that stops the clock with 6:27 to play here in quarter number 2. And it looks like there was a foul called on the play. We'll see who they called that on.
Who was that foul?
That foul was called on Danae Wilson of Navy. So Immel to inbound. Sierra Winters for three. Got it. Sierra Winters from downtown. Winters with 7 points. And it's a 20-point lead. Sierra Winters with the steal. Air Force looking clearly in control of this game in the early going. As a three-point shot put up by McMillan won't go. Now it's Phillips. She's going to drive off the left side of the lane. And it's Immel down with the rebound. Henderson comes out of the pile for Navy with the rebound. Henderson, her first bucket of the game. $18-point lead now for Air Force. Henderson helping Navy get back on the scoring column, but now Sierra Winters on the other end will go to the free throw line after she got fouled. So it is Henderson that gets whistled for the foul. So Sierra Winters, the 5'7" guard. She's a first lieutenant at Los Angeles Air Force Base in California. And she gets that first free throw to go down. She played at the Air Force Academy, did winners from 2018 to 2022. And the second free throw is down for Winters. (27-7) back to a 20-point advantage, nearing the halfway point of quarter number 2. Angel Keith trying to throw it up to the bucket, can't get it to go. And that ball stolen away, and a whistle and a foul, and the officials are going to have a quick conversation. Shaq Wade whistled for the foul. That's going to be the first team foul on Air Force here in this quarter. Maris Gonzalez had a hard time finding somebody to throw that ball into. It's stolen away by Shaq Wade. Gets around Henderson and scores. Second basket of the game for Wade, the native of Baton Rouge, Louisiana. And Air Force leads 29-7. Another turnover for Navy. Things have just not went well for the Sailors here in this first half. Tara Phillips one-on-one with Henderson. Almost like the old NBA trying to get a clear out. Now she gets the screen from Wade. Drives into the paint. Shot partially blocked by Angel Keith. April Kane Toledo is into the lineup for the first time for Navy. She's a native of Agat, Guam. Stationed at NAS Oceana, Virginia. Wearing number 1 for Navy. 1 on the shot clock, and that shot was up, just beat by Wade, but the shot was missed. And here comes Toledo. And she tries to split the double team, and she's going to get fouled. Immel and Winters were in the vicinity, and they are going to call Kaylin Immel with the foul. Stops the clock with 4:02 to play here in the first half. Air Force with their largest lead of the game right now at 22. Henderson finds Keiths. Now Toledo will take the shot, a little bit short. Winters with the rebound up ahead to Immel. Immel goes all the way to the bucket, lays it up, and one. Kaylin Immel muscles her way up and earns a trip to the free throw line. This will be the 9th free throw of this first half for Air Force coming up. And Immel makes the free throw, completes the three-point play. Immel now with 8 points here in this first half. Air Force leads 32-7, a 25-point lead. A triple team on Ebony Nelm-Shivers, nothing she could do. And Air Force up ahead in transition, and it's going to be Phillips with the bucket. Phillips with her first basket of the game. A shot put up by Henderson. That won't go. It's 34-7 in favor of the blue and white. And that shot put up by Farrah Butler, a staff sergeant out of Moody Air Force Base, Georgia, fresh into the game. Navy will have the ball here in the front court. Glad you could dial in on this Friday night. Armed Forces basketball for you live from Fort Moore, Georgia. Day 1 of this 2024 Armed Forces Championship. Air Force all over Navy, 34-7. Back after this.
This time, told him that I'm running. This time, I'ma let him know I'm running. Can't find love there on Marley. Yeah, I'm Marley. Yeah, I'm Marley. I can't take no breaks. Every game, I'm never going in my aim. Putting numbers on the board when I play. With the trophy in the air, I can't wait. This time, I'm Marley. Yeah, I'm Marley. This time I'm on I'm on This time I'm on Y'all walk with the big thing, man had the big face, shine with the big screen.
3 minutes to play here in quarter number 2. Dan Hawkins with you at the 2024 Armed Forces Basketball Championships. Air Force with the 34-7 lead over Navy. And this one has not been close from the start. Air Force with an 8-0 run to start the game, and they have never looked back. Navy has just not been able to get untracked offensively. So a lot of work to do if they want to get back in this game, and Kaylin Immel drives and puts the ball in the basket, and it's a 36-7 lead, 29-point lead for Air Force as we roll under 2.5 to play in the quarter. On the baseline, it's Keith. She's going to have to give it up. Toledo trying to go for Springer. That ball stolen away. It's Tiara Phillips. Phillips now drives coast to coast, lays it up and in. Tiara Phillips now with 4 points. And the lead now into the 30s. It's 31-point lead for Air Force. Air Force, again, won gold a year ago. In fact, that gold medal that they won last year was their first gold medal since 2011 as Henderson puts up the shot. Air Force placed 2 people on the all-tournament team and 4 on the Team USA All-Armed Forces squad that went to Belgium, and a traveling call against Farrah Butler right there. James Lewis in his first year with a pretty good squad here. This camp for Air Force was at Joint Base Langley Eustis a couple of weeks ago, started on September 20th. They had 22 players in camp at Air Force before they cut down to their 12 players. Coach Lewis told me yesterday, he said, hey, we recruited players really hard once we got the green light. And the way it looks right now, they did a good job. As Kara Wood goes to the basket for Navy, can't get the shot to go, and a foul on the floor.
White 14.
Whitney Williams is going to get whistled for the foul for Air Force. That's a third team foul. Wood puts up that shot. That one just won't go. I don't have the stat, but the field goal shooting percentage for Navy is pretty abysmal here in this first half, and that's going to have to change as this tournament progresses if Navy wants to be competitive. They know that. As Wood launches the shot, that one won't go. Rebounded, taken down by Dobard. Up ahead in transition, it's Hess, stop and pop from 12. That won't go. So it's a track meet all of a sudden here at the Smith Fitness Center. Ariel Thomas puts up a shot. That won't go, and that one does go for Erica Tallman. So Tallman makes the bucket, her first of the game, and it's 38-9. The shot clock is off right now. So Air Force can hold here for the final shot of the half. Williams launches a three, and it's off the backboard, and a foul from behind by Farrah Butler. And so Farrah will pick up her first foul here, team's 4, with 2.8 seconds to play in the half. Kara Wood, 2 seconds, heaves it, and it's high off the backboard, and that is going to end quarter number 2. 38-9 the score. Air Force all over Navy. We're going to go ahead and step aside. We'll be back in about 14 minutes or so for the start of the second half. You're watching the 2024 Armed Forces Basketball Championships, courtesy of the Second Audio Visual Squadron.
This time, told him that I'm on it. This time, I'ma let him know I'm on it. Can't find love, yeah, I'm on it. Yeah, I'm on it. Yeah, I'm on it. I can't take no breaks. Every game, I'm never going in my A. Putting numbers on the board when I play. Lift the trophy in the air, I can't wait. This time, I'm on it. Yeah, I'm on it. I'm all in. This time I'm all in.
Y'all walk with the big team, been had the big face, shine with the big screen, been had the juice. Body gon' fill up the crew, back 10 low without the roof, might send out the truth. Duggin' like Mac, make long, over Shaq, going crazy, no whippin' my how they got who's. Watch how I snappin' they neck, they so I don't need to respect, move, I act the fool. It's ludicrous, watch how I'm coming to your hate league team in the months. See you got shooters, big time rollin' up, body scanning, hit a new rap, John got it, they gun to my shoes. All state, get some insurance, running with a OG, get endurance, better control your breathing. Trash style, running up a wax, got a pack in the back full of matches, I'm hot as a fever. Already veteran, I don't gotta ask, they gon' let us in, get on my leg. Spinning like a tank on E, hopping out, running down on feet, baptizing the streets. Yeah, but the tighter them streets, I get it solo, dolo, YOLO, mic in the speaker. I've been killing on my own, I'm serious, going off the dome, I don't need a feature. Bump that, it's a check if I pull it, so cut that. If they come at me crazy, I up that. Spirit got on my feet, can't trust that. I got gold on my soul and a mind full of diamonds, so 7-11 can't touch that. Can they come with a hammer, might bust back. But when I go in, they trust that, so they up that. Hold up,
I can't take no breaks. Every game I'm never going in my A. Putting numbers on the board when I play. Lift the trophy in the air, I can't wait. This time I'm all in. Yeah, I'm all in. Yeah, this time I'm all in. Yeah, I'm all in. Yeah, this time I'm all in.
Tell them in the dozy, passed out for the pain in the morning. Put the work in, that's on my calling. Why they be stalling? I go for college like, there it is. Now we back again. I'm a product of my excellence that came with going in, yeah. For the lows to the highs, I done seen it all. Never stand for the wrong, but I can't talk. Now I'm finna pop off like a cannonball. Now what's the chance that I'm really the cannon talk? I'm really committed to hustle religious. I run into the point and no end of the fight with defending all of mine. Who'd you pretending I'm one in a million so we could never lose to a squad that be lazy, dog? That'd be crazy, dog. Blackmail really don't faze me, dog. Black man for the black out. If I run 100 yards, feel like shady, dog. Look, I'ma hold it down 10 toes. I was made for it. I was made for it. Yeah, people try to tell me I'm a joke, but I was made chosen. I can't lose, baby. I've been ballin'. Shout out to the ones that got it started. I can't lose, baby. I'm an artist. Shout out to the ones that's going all in.
I can't take no breaks. Every game I'm never going in my A. Putting numbers on the board when I play. Lift the trophy in the air, I can't wait. This time I'm all in. Yeah, I'm all in. Yeah, this time I'm all in. Yeah, I'm all in. Yeah, this time I'm all in. I did not come to play, I came to dominate. Dominate. I did not come to play, I came to dominate. Dominate. I did not come to play, I came to dominate. Dominate. I did not come to play, I came to dominate. Dominate. I did not come to play, I came to dominate. Dominate. Come to play, I came to dominate. I did not come to play, I came to dominate. I did not come to play, I came to dominate. I did not come to play, I came to dominate.
dominate, 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 dominate. I did not come to play, I came to dominate, dominate, dominate. Dominate, dominate, dominate. I did not come to play, I came to dominate, 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 dominate.
That's all I know. That's all I know. That's all.
Hey, I'm going out of legend. When you hear my name, you gon' respect it, cause I did it every time that I said it. Boy, I'm going out of legend. I've been working 24/7. They ain't give me nothing easy, so I had to go and get it. I'm a legend. They gon' try to act like we ain't had it. They can't overlook the way we made it happen, so I'm going out of legend. That's why I'm going out of legend. Yeah, I'm going out of legend.
Hey yo, homie, if I don't get a blue face bill, I never kick it like a Luke Kane Hill. I'ma grind no matter the repertoire, it's a true great skill. Never mattered, homie, you hate still, but I'm a legend, I'm not running from nothing. I'm locked, loaded, and dumping. I cooked up in the private, then I showed it in public, huh? You see me rocking and not double the budget, huh? Winning the topic, I stopped, we hit the summit, huh? Yeah. Get a ring in, do it again. Win the team, man, shoot in the gym. Billie Jean to the coupe in the Benz. I'm a 1, 2, 3, and a 10. All slots, man, all stops, man. I ain't giving up nothing to them. Y'all tuck it in, man.
Hey, I'm going out of legend. When you hear my name, you gon' respect it, cause I did it every time that I said it. Boy, I'm going out of legend. I've been working 24/7. They ain't give me nothing easy, so I had to go and get it. I'm a legend. They gon' try to act like we ain't had it. They can't overlook the way we made it happen, so I'm going out of legend. That's why I'm going out of legend. Yeah, I'm going out of legend.
Yeah. Let me talk some loud. Yo. Legends carry homies. Legends that's be holy. Legends carry trophies like Steph and Larry Kobe. Legends master police, family legends pass the proceeds. Trenches, gas and rollies, ventures, ratchets, blast and blowy. Never send me OP, fam, I send them cats below me. Now I pray to Jesus out the trap, I'm out my soul free. Legends prowling grow seeds. Legends pound the goat breed. Legends ask for souls lead in the trenches, got the smoky. I'm in with gas for dope bleed. In the trap, they clap the cold streets. Legendary status, flow be everlasting, rapping black and catch me snapping.
Hey, I'm going out of legend. When you hear my name, you gon' respect it, cause I did it every time that I said it. Boy, I'm going out of legend. I've been working 24/7. They ain't give me nothing easy, so I had to go and get it. I'm a legend. They gon' try to act like we ain't had it. They can't overlook the way we made it happen, so I'm going out of legend. That's why I'm going out of legend. Yeah, I'm going out of legend.
Back here at the Smith Fitness Center, Dan Hawkins with you. Halftime between Air Force and Navy, and the Air Force has put on a display here in half number one, led by the 10 points of the former Air Force Academy Falcon, Kaylin Immel, 10 points in that first half. Her teammate at the Air Force Academy, Sierra Winters, chipped in 9 points in that first half, as both her and Immel had 3-pointers in that first half. Catherine Foote also contributed 6 points for Air Force to lead in the scoring column. 3 points for Ariel Thomas, led all scores for Navy, 4 in the scoring book. I talked to the assistant coach for Navy as they came out of the locker room, and I said, what's the message? And she said, simply, play with heart. On the other side, Air Force head coach James Lewis talked about, hey, we're winning big, sure, but there's a lot of things we got to clean up. He specifically talked about all the turnovers in transition. He said that simply won't do. So away we go here in half number 2. And we'll see how the teams come out of the locker room. That shot was partially blocked by Phillips on Wood. Down low, that's Kaylee Springer, and a foul. And we'll see who they call that foul on. And that's going to be on Shaq Wade. So on the floor for Navy right now, it's Kaylee Springer, Ariana Henderson, Kira Wood, as the first free throw goes down for Navy. And Springer gets her first point of the game. And so Navy now 2 of 4 from the free throw line in the game. They were 0 of 2 in the first half. But on the floor right now for Air Force, it's Winters, Foote, Immel, Phillips, and McMillan, the starting lineup, as Foote on the baseline. Can't get that shot to go. Rebound taken down. For Navy, it's Springer, Wood, Henderson, Danae Wilson, who did not start the game, and Angela Myers. Wilson, long 3 on the way, off the iron. Rebounded long by Phillips. So sometimes games that get away or out of hand early are really tough from a motivation perspective, sometimes for both teams. So we'll see how that plays out here in this second half. James Lewis felt confident there was a lot of things that his team could work on. And that was his message in the locker room at halftime, as Immel will inbound here. Air Force scored 23 points in that second quarter. This game started on an 8-0 run by Air Force. They led by 12 points at the end of quarter number 1. And they led by 21 points at the end of the first half. So Ariel Thomas checks back in for Navy. Sierra Winters drives right down Main Street, can't get her shot to go. Putback shot by Winters won't go. And it's Henderson for Navy with the basketball. Leaves it for Myers. Navy trying to be patient offensively despite the deficit. Henderson, a little 16-footer from the elbow, won't go. McMillan, a little bit short. And Kaylee Springer wins the rebound battle for Navy. Shot will go. On the baseline, Henderson gets tied up by Sierra Winters. They're going to call a foul. And Winters was fighting for the jump ball call. And James Lewis calls timeout for Air Force. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it as well. 38-11 the score, just 2 minutes into this third quarter.
I did not come to play, I came to dominate. Dominate, dominate. I did not come to play, I came to dominate. dominate, 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 dominate. I did not come to play, I came to dominate, dominate, dominate.
7:51 to play here, third quarter at the Smith Fitness Center. Day one of this 2024 Armed Forces Championships. Air Force and Navy doing battle. Right now, 38-11 the score, as Ariel Thomas is going to go to the free throw line for Navy. Sierra Winters was whistled for her second consecutive foul. So a made free throw here makes it 38-12. This Navy squad did their camp in Virginia Beach. Yes, 2 out of 2 on that trip at the free throw line. Makes it 38-13 here. 25-point lead for Air Force. They only had 15 players in camp for Navy. That shot by Emma won't go. And they made the cut down to 12 players. Coach Brumfield told me yesterday this team has really high basketball IQ, but they just haven't had the offensive output that they've had in years past, so they've got to make up for that defensively. And that was a heavy focus for Navy in camp. As Thomas has the basketball working against Phillips. Shot clock winds under 10. And that ball's going to be thrown out of bounds. That's a turnover for Navy. Angela Myers, looks like she's limping just a little bit. Immel launches a three, and nothing but net but an air ball there for Kaylin Immel. Basically, Coach Brumfield's message for game one was sticking to what they do best, and that's tough, disciplined basketball, and they'll need it here in the second half if they want to claw back into this thing. Still a lot of basketball. It's just game 1 of 6 in the double round robin. So can't get 2 up or 2 down as Thomas leaves that one short. Rebounded long by Ariana Henderson. She dribbled it right off her left foot. Turnover, Navy. Foot down low for McMillan, kicks it back out. Phillips, 3-ball off the front iron. Henderson has that ball stolen away from behind by Whitney Williams. And Williams has that stolen away by Henderson. Thomas underneath and a whistle. Tara Phillips whistled for the foul, and that's going to send Thomas back to the free throw line. She's 2 for 4 on the day from the charity stripe. And she misses the first one. Don't forget the men coming up next. Navy 5 of 8 from the free throw line in the game so far tonight. Catherine Foote, spin move in the lane, kicks it over. Sierra Winters for 3, in and out, and Foote hit the deck. And hopefully she's okay. She gets up, she says, I'm all right. And a foul is going to be whistled on the play. Kaylee Springer for Navy is the one whistled for the foul. And Air Force will inbound here. Phillips from the elbow, no. But Foot with the rebound. Almost threw it away. Nice save from Winters. Shot clock at 7. And Whitney Williams throws it up, and an offensive foul as she ran straight up into Angel Keese, and the petty officer, 3rd class from Naval Air Station Joint Reserve Base, New Orleans, drew the foul. Nice job by Keese. That's the 5th team foul on Air Force. Just now halfway through quarter number 3 as Kira Wood launches a long 3. Phillips down with the rebound. So the lid that was on the bucket in the first half is still on the bucket for Navy as Phillips is able to drive in and get her first bucket of this first half. In fact, Air Force's first points of the half. And Henderson drops that one in. So Henderson now with 4 points. It's a 24-point lead for Air Force. And that ball rolls out of bounds. It's going to stay with Air Force. So the Airmen have not been particularly sharp here in the second half offensively. Hard to duplicate that great first half effort. And Sierra Winters, she hit the deck hard, and hopefully she's okay. And the training staff is going to come out. Catherine Hess is checking into the game for Air Force. And Winters is up, trying to walk it off. So it'll be Hess to inbound. Whitney threw it away. And down low underneath, it's Henderson. She gets blocked by Phillips. What a block from Tiara Phillips. Phillips on the other side, a 3, no. And tracking it down, Kiera Wood, but it's going to go out of bounds. And last touch by Air Force. But what a block from Tiara Phillips. Great defensive recovery. That's how you make the all-tournament team right there. Wood now, a little running floater on the baseline. That's good. And that's her first basket of the game. Lead down to 22 for Air Force. Foot into the post. Oh, offensive foul. Oh, no, they call the blocking foul. Ariel Thomas tried to get in position. And if she'd got there a millisecond earlier, that would have been an offensive foul on Foot. But instead, it's going to be Foot at the free throw line. And so Air Force chance to extend their lead, and Foot misses the first one. Foot 2 for 5 on the night from the free throw line. 2 for 6. And another whistle. And Phillips is going to get whistled for the foul on that one for Air Force. Got a sub coming in for Navy, Danae Wilson. And a late substitution here, Patricia Martinez-Sands, who played a little bit in that first half. The Madrid, Spain native. She's got a great backstory, love it. She's an assistant coach at Southern Nevada. It's in Las Vegas. Shot clock approaching 10, shots up, and that is good. from Kira Wood. Couple of buckets for her here in this third quarter. We wind under 3 to play in the third. Whitney missed everything, but Sands down with the rebound. Shot clock winds under 10. They didn't hit the iron, and that's going to be a 3 for Whitney Williams. And Air Force leads by 23. Pass on the interior for Nelm Shivers goes out of bounds. Air Force trying to slow it down, be patient. Working on their set offense here. No need to rush. Shot clock is at 8. Underneath, that shot was blocked by Nelm Shivers. Great job by the petty officer second class out of Denver, Colorado. And Air Force will inbound here. Martinez Sands thought about a 3. Williams throws it up, misses everything, and it's a shot clock violation. So a great job on that defensive stand by Navy. That's exactly the kind of heart that the coaching staff was looking for. So great job there. Wood kicks out. Thomas can't corral it. Martinez Sands does, up ahead to Hess. Air Force had numbers, but Martinez Sands fell down, and Navy's away with the basketball. Wilson up ahead, and that misses everything by Nelm Shivers. And a jump ball is going to be whistled. And the possession arrow is in favor of Air Force. Approaching 1 minute to play here in the quarter. Hess, no good. And a offensive foul is going to be called on Air Force. That's going to be on Dallas Dobard. I did not see the foul, but it was away from the basketball. And so that is going to be a two-shot foul as Tellez is going to check back in the lineup for Springer. So it's going to be Angel Keiths at the free throw line. The Orlando, Florida native, looking for her first points of the ball game tonight. And she misses the first one. She does get the second one to go down. 43-21, 22-point lead for Air Force. Under a minute to play here in quarter four at the Smith Fitness Center. Hess launches and a whistle. And they're going to whistle that foul on Angel Keith. And that's going to put Denasia Mondi at the free throw line. And she drops in the first one, does Mondi. She has 3 points tonight. And make it 2 of 2 on that trip for Mondi. Air Force is 9 of 13 from the free throw line in the contest. And Mondi with the steal. gives it to the trailer. Hess, spin move in the lane, and then the whistle. And a turnover, a traveling violation. That was a nice job of giving it to the trailer, but Air Force could not convert. As the clock winds under 30 seconds to play here in the third quarter, it's 45-21, Air Force. Navy needs some offense. Wilson for three, no. That ball poked out of bounds, last touched by the Sailors. Martinez Sands gets tied up with Wood. And the officials are going to have a conversation. And they're going to call a foul here. And they're going to call that foul on Wood. And that's going to put Martinez Sands at the free throw line. Martinez Sands played college basketball at St. Thomas University for the Bobcats. They're in the Sun Belt Conference. Check that, they're in the Sun Conference. Played 43 games. She also had a redshirt year. She makes the first free throw. And that's the first point of the game for Patricia. She makes both. It's 47-21. And Wilson drives all the way to the rack and gets fouled. She's a little slow to get up, too. She's going to walk that one off. And Dallas Dobard is going to get whistled for the foul. That's her third foul with just 1.3 ticks on the clock here. So Danae Wilson, who spent some time at Wabash Valley College, misses the first free throw. Second one won't go down either. And that will be the end of quarter number 3. All Air Force up 26, heading to the fourth.
That's all I know. That's all I know. That's all.
Hey, I'm going out of legend. When you hear my name, you gon' respect it, cause I did it every time that I said it. Boy, I'm going out of legend. I've been working 24/7. They ain't give me nothing easy, so I had to go and get it. I'm a legend. They gon' try to act like we ain't had it. They can't overlook the way we made it happen, so I'm going out of legend. That's why I'm going out of legend. Yeah, I'm going out of legend. Hey, yo. Homie, if I don't get a blue face bill, I never kick it like a Luke Kane hill. I'ma grind, no matter the repertoire. It's a true great skill. Never mad at homie, you hate still. But I'm a legend, I'm not running from nothing. I'm locked, loaded, and dumping. I cooked up in the private, then I showed it in public, huh? You see me rocking and not double the budget, huh? Winning the topic, I stop, we hit the summit, huh? Yeah. Get a ring, then do it again. Win the team, man, shoot in the gym. Billie Jean to the coupe in the Benz. I'm a 1, 2, 3, and a 10. All slots, man, all stops, man. I ain't giving up nothing to them. Y'all tuck it in, man. Hey, I'm going out of legend. When you hear my name, you gon' respect it, cause I did it every time that I said it. Boy, I'm going out of legend. I've been working 24/7. They ain't give me nothing easy, so I had to go and get it. I'm a legend. They gon' try to act like we ain't had it. They can't overlook the way we made it happen, so I'm going out of legend. That's why I'm going out of legend. Yeah, I'm going out of legend. Yeah. Let me talk to my yo. Legends carry homies. Legends that's be holy. Legends carry trophies like Stephen.
Here at the Smith Fitness Center, Dan Hawkins with you. Thanks to the 2nd Audio Visual Squadron for all the sights and sounds of day 1 of 7. 28 games in this tournament. Kira Wood launches a 3 and hits it out of the quarter break for Navy. She has 7 points in the game. And it's now a 23-point lead for Air Force. Air Force has just been able to stay on top of Navy, mainly because Navy has not been able to get untracked offensively, but Air Force a great defensive performance as well, and they've gotten some timely shooting, although they have not had a lot of points here in this second half. They have only scored 9 points in that quarter. It was 47-21 at the quarter break. So Air Force has not been able to get much done offensively, but neither has Navy. Navy did score 11 points, so they outscored Air Force in that third quarter, as the free throw from Keiths won't go. Second one coming. Keiths now 2 for 4 at the free throw line tonight for Navy. And it's a 22-point deficit for Navy. Hess finds McMillan. She thought about a three. Down low in the interior for Foot, and Foot hits the floor. And that's going to be a turnover for Air Force. That ball thrown into the backcourt, and that's going to be an over and back violation. Turnover for Navy. So both teams probably with a lot of things to clean up before tomorrow's action. As that ball down into the low post, McMillan kicks it out for Martinez Sands, who has that ball stolen away. Nice job by the Navy defense. And here they come, full head of steam into the front court. Nelm Shivers working against Sands. She's going to go all the way to the bucket, puts it up, and just missed the bucket, but she does earn a trip to the free throw line. Air Force will take on the Marines tomorrow. The women back in action. Quick turnaround there at noon. First game of the day tomorrow. And then the Navy women play at 4 p.m. against Army, as you see Daisha McMillan there, and Nelm Shivers at the free throw line, and the first one goes down for her. That's her first bucket of the game. So 1 point so far tonight. And 1 out of 2 on that trip. And a foul was called on the missed shot. No foul. They're going to say the ball rolled out of bounds. Sorry. So Wood will inbound to Tellez. That hit her knee. Angel Myers there to save the day for Navy. Wood on the baseline. Takes the shot. Missed everything. Hess with the rebound for Air Force. And she's trying to push the ball and threw it right over the head of Patricia Martinez Sands. And so a couple of substitutions, Shaq Wade, and good to see Sierra Winters back on the floor for Air Force. She had an injury earlier in the second half and had to step out for a moment. Air Force up 21. 7:50 to play here in the fourth quarter. Wood, baseline, missed everything. She likes that baseline shot. And Winters up ahead, coast to coast, but Foot had the ball knocked away. Nice job defensively by Ebony Nelm Shivers. So it's going to be up to Sierra Winters to inbound here for Air Force. Down low, Foot Gives it to McMillan, and McMillan puts it in. And for McMillan, that's her first points of the night. That shot won't go. Shaq Wade up for the rebound, skied, but ends up being Tiara Phillips up ahead in transition to Winters. Navy defense does its job there as Winters tried a three. Noam Shivers almost traveled. Gives it to Wood, in and out. Navy retains possession with the offensive rebound. That ball poked away by Winters as Henderson and Errol Thomas check back into the lineup for the Sailors. Five returning players on this Navy squad from a year ago. The team that finished in third place. So they do have that experience. It's a long tournament. This is just the first day. And a shot clock violation for Navy. And probably for the first time tonight, Coach Brumfield shakes her head. She's got to get that shot off. Phillips gets the ball poked away out of bounds by Angela Myers. Myers, the lieutenant commander at Naval Reserve Center in San Antonio. It's not too far from where I live. As Phillips can't get that one to go, but Foote does. And Foote, with her first basket of the second half, she's got 8 points on the night. It's 51-26 in favor of Air Force. And a three, and knocked down to the floor was Danae Wilson. And Sierra Winters, I don't think, meant to do that. But Wilson gets the three and the foul, and so she'll get an opportunity to go to the free throw line to make this a 4-point play. Wilson puts down the free throw. And it's a 21-point lead for Air Force. That pass was wild. Hit the backboard. Goes out of bounds. You can see the men in the gym. They're getting ready to play. Final game of the night coming up after this one. Long day of basketball as there is a foul whistled on the floor. Winters' second consecutive possession gets whistled for a foul. And how about that defensive play from Foote? Gave it to Shaq Wade, and Wade missed the layup. Doesn't negate the nice play from Foote, though. Now it's Wood. Gives it to Wilson. Wilson lays it up and in. Wilson has scored the last 6 points for Navy. A 19-point deficit, so Navy keeps cracking away here, playing with heart in the second half. And the turnaround jumper for Phillips. That gives her 8 points in the game. And the lead back to 21. We're under 5 minutes to play in the game. Shaq Wade, no foul call. Henderson on the baseline, and Foote just had to put her arms up, was able to block. Numbers now, and Phillips is going to lay that up and in. 4 consecutive points here for Phillips. And she's found her way into double digits on the ledger. And a Full timeout on the floor. We'll take it as well. Air Force up 23.
This time, told him that I'm on it. This time, I'ma let him know I'm on it. Can't find love there, I'm on it. Yeah, I'm on it. Yeah, I'm on it.
I can't take no breaks. Every game I'm never going in my A. Putting numbers on the board when I play. Lift the trophy in the air, I can't wait. This time I'm all in. Yeah, I'm all in. This time I'm all in. Yeah, I'm all in. This time I'm all in.
Y'all walk with the big thing, been had the big face, shine with the big screen, been had the juice. Body gon' fill up the coupe, back 10 low without the roof, might send out the truth. They're gonna like Mac, make long, over Shaq, going crazy, no whipping my how they got hoops. Watch how I snapping they neck, they so I don't need to respect, move, I act the fool. It's ludicrous, watch how I'm coming to your hate league team in a month. See, you got shooters, big time rolling up, bodies can't hit a new rack, John got it, they got my shoes. All stay, get some insurance, running with a OG, get endurance, better control your breathing. Trash star running up a wax, got a pack in the back full of matches, I'm hot as a fever. Already veteran, I don't gotta ask.
Great shot by our camera crew here from the 2nd Audio Visual Squadron out of Hill Air Force Base, Utah. They've done a great job all day long. They'll do a great job all week long. Dan Hawkins with you. Final 4:17 of this one here. Game number 3 of the day between Air Force and Navy. Ariel Thomas with the missed shot. And Air Force has been in control of this game from the start. The outcome really after the first 8-0 run to start the game has never been in doubt. But Navy has played strong in this second half. A lot of heart, which is exactly what Serena Brumfield, the head coach for All Navy, was looking to see. As foot pops up a 10-footer, it won't go. But Navy has scored a lot more points in the second half than in the first half, that's for sure. And their defense has kept Air Force in check. A long 3-ball shot put up by Farrah Butler. It won't go, but a foul. Danae Wilson of Navy called for the foul, so that's going to be a 3-shot opportunity here at the free throw line for Farrah Butler, who's scoreless tonight. They're a 5'4" guard out of Louisville, Kentucky. And the first free throw is missed for Farrah Butler. Clock stopped with 3 minutes and 23 seconds left in this one. Third free throw on the way. That one's good.
56, sir.
66% on tonight for Air Force from the free throw line. Henderson now with the basketball, kicks it out. Long 3 on the way. Wood missed that one, and the ball will stay with Air Force. Denisha Mondi, last one to touch it. Underneath, that's Angela Myers with the bucket. That's her first basket of the second half. 22-point lead for Air Force. Long 3 from Williams won't go down. And Navy quickly into the front court. That's Wood. And she gets the friendly roll here at the Smith Fitness Center. And Wood now with 9 points on the night. She leads all Navy scores. And a foul. Tellez was leaning on Mondi as she tried to drive baseline. That's the second team foul on Navy. So it'll be an inbound for Air Force. And a kick ball, and the ball will stay on this end of the floor. So the Air Force ladies for the next 2 days have the noon game. And that bucket Dallas Dobard with the foul. The basket counts for Erica Tallman, and she's at the free throw line to try to complete the three-point play. She missed the free throw. Tallman underneath, and a traveling violation. So it's an 18-point lead for Air Force. And Dobards has that one taken away by Ariel Thomas. And Thomas ends up giving up the basketball after a great effort. Martinez Sands over to Farrah Butler. Butler, no. Rebound underneath. Ooh. Dallas Dobard, she hit hard. She hit hard, and the training staff is out to take a look, and hopefully she's okay. We're going to go ahead and step aside. Back right after this.
That's all I know. That's all I know.
Hey, I'm going out of legend. When you hear my name, you gon' respect it, cause I did it every time that I said it. Boy, I'm going out of legend. I've been working 24/7. They ain't give me nothing easy, so I had to go and get it. I'm a legend. They gon' try to act like we ain't had it. They can't overlook the way we made it happen, so I'm going out of legend. That's why I'm going out of legend. Yeah, I'm going out of legend.
There's some little fans enjoying the game here. I don't know where the DJ music went, but there's some dancing going on in these stands. A lot of dancing on the floor for Air Force. They have an 18-point lead over Navy here. Final stages of this one. Minute 12 to play in the game. Air Force just came out too strong. Navy could never answer. They have played a pretty even second half here. And a blocking foul on the baseline. Denasia Mondi called for the foul. And that's going to put Ariel Thomas at the free throw line tonight. She's 3 for 6 at the line so far in the game. Second one on the way is no good. And Air Force down with the basketball. And Whitney Williams across half court. Patricia Martinez Sands holds. Sands threw up a running floater as she crossed through the lane, and Kara Wood out with it for Navy. Ariel Thomas for three, yes. And Thomas with her second three-pointer of the game. She has 9 points, tied for team high honors with Kira Wood. 12 seconds to play. And Hess should just dribble this one out for Air Force, and they are going to get the win here. 56-41, the final score in this one. And a big win to improve to 1-0. 10 points on the night for Tiara Phillips. 8 points for Catherine Foote. 10 points for Kayla Nimble, all in the first half. We didn't even see her in the second half. Sierra Winters had 9 points in the game for Air Force. For Navy, Kara Wood and Ariel Thomas, 9 points apiece. Tallman had 4, Myers had 4, and Ariana Henderson had 4. 5 points for Danae Wilson. So don't go anywhere. The Air Force and Navy men set to do battle in about 15 minutes or so. That's going to wrap up our coverage for this game. Thanks for dialing in. Thanks to the Second Audio Visual Squadron for all the sights and sounds. For our entire crew, I'm Dan Hawkins. See you in 15.